interrelationship between the various items of PL account and balance sheet. Next, effective means of communication and informing about financial soundness to the proprietors, investors, creditors and other parties. Through the ratio analysis, we are getting various kind of ratios which which are very much important measure to the proprietors, investors, creditors and other parties. At the end of each and every financial year, we are going to find out this ratio, and the proprietors and the investors, creditors are looking forward for the company if the ratios are standard one, at par with the industry standard. Suppose the gross profit ratio is 50%, means if, for a 1 rupee sale we are getting 50% profit, so that is very much indeed a lucrative offer to the investors, that we are getting 50% profit. But if it is 5% or 2%, they will not be interested in our company. So it is a means of communication and informing about the financial soundness. Next, effective tool which is used for measuring the operating result of the enterprise, means whether the enterprise as a whole is operating efficiently or effectively. That can be known from this ratio analysis. Means if the ratios are okay, if the ratios are standard one, at par with the standard industry norms, then we can say yes, we are operating the business effectively. Next, it facilitates control over the operation as well as resources of the business. Means in each and every business the resources are required, and we must have some control over the resources. Through the ratio analysis, we can find out the areas where we are overutilizing resources, where we are underutilizing resources, where we are not utilizing resources. So through this, it is a control system. Obviously ratio analysis is a control system through which we can have an idea about the various departments working, and on the basis of that we are going to take corrective actions also. Next, effective cooperation can be achieved through ratio analysis. So there effective cooperation between the departments, interdepartments cooperation is required. So in case of ratio analysis, when we are getting the results, if it is not at par with the standards norms, then it is the responsibility of all the departments to work together to make it efficient and to make it industry level standard, to make it a standard up to the means there must be a measuring rod, there must be a benchmark in the industry, and we should have to cooperate between the departments. There must be some cooperation between the departments to have this standard ratio. Next, ratio analysis provide all assistance to the management and to fix responsibilities. Provide assistance to management means through ratio analysis we are going to take decisions about the future prospective business, what we going to do in the near future, and it also assist management to take proper decision and fix up the responsibilities. If there is any kind of inefficiency, it has to be taken care, and responsibility should be given to that kind of person who will take more initiative to make the inefficient department as a profitable department. Next, number 13, ratio analysis helps to determine the performance of liquidity, profitability, solvency position of the business. Means liquidity means how much liquid cash in our hand we have in our hand. Profitability means whether the organization is profitable one, that means the operating, whether we are operating the business smoothly and profitably. And solvency position, solvency means whether we are able to meet up the liabilities of the outside parties, and obviously the inside also. So that is the solvency position. So ratio analysis helps us to determine the performance of this. Through the various ratios we can have an idea about what to do in the future, and what is the position of liquidity, profitability and solvency, and the investors, creditors, other parties, proprietors also will be very much they will be very much helpful of getting this kind of ratio, and obviously the management will take proper decision regarding the future.